Hey everybody! Have you ever been nose to nose with another dog and they just have to sniff your butt? I know it's weird, but guess what? It's totally normal. Dogs experience the world through their noses and it's their way of saying nice to meet you. It's like their version of a handshake, but way less sanitary. And that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to weird dog behavior. From head tilts to zoomies, dogs do some pretty strange stuff. But don't worry, I'm here to break it all down for you. We're gonna dive deep into the wonderful world of weird dog behavior, and trust me, you're gonna love it. Oh, and stay tuned until the very end because I'm saving the grossest, most unbelievable dog behavior for last. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Alright, let's talk about butt sniffing. I know it's not the most glamorous topic, but it's important. Dogs have these incredible noses, way better than ours. They can pick up on all sorts of smells that we can't even imagine. Think of it like this. When a dog sniffs another dog's butt, they're basically getting their resume. They can tell if the other dog is a boy or a girl, if they're healthy, what they've been eating, and even if they're in the mood for love. It's like a doggy dating app, but instead of swiping left or right, they're sniffing butts. And you know what? It's actually a really efficient way for them to communicate. So the next time you see your dog sniffing another dog's butt, don't be embarrassed. Just remember, they're just trying to get to know each other. Okay, let's be real, there's nothing cuter than a dog tilting their head when you talk to them. It's like they're trying to understand every word you're saying, and you know what? They actually might be. Dogs tilt their heads to adjust their ear position, which helps them pinpoint the exact location of a sound. So when your dog tilts their head, they're basically saying, hold on, I'm trying to focus on your voice. It's their way of showing you that they're paying attention and trying their best to understand you. And let's be honest, it works every time. How can you resist that adorable head tilt? Have you ever taken your dog for a poop walk, and they just start digging a hole the size of Texas afterwards? You're like, dude, what are you doing? You're not burying treasure. But actually, in their mind, they kind of are. Dogs have scent glands in their paws, and when they dig after pooping, they're actually leaving their scent behind. It's their way of marking their territory and saying, this is my spot. It's like their version of a keep out sign, but instead of words, it's a big old pile of dirt and their unique doggy smell. So the next time you see your dog digging after they poop, just remember, they're just leaving their mark on the world. Weird behavior number 4, circling before pooping. Safety first. Okay, this one might seem a little strange, but trust me, it's totally normal. How dogs like to circle around and around before they finally do their business? Well, it's not just because they're trying to create a poop vortex. Back in the day, when dogs were wild and free, they had to be careful about where they pooped. They didn't want to get caught with their pants down, so they would circle around to make sure there weren't any predators lurking nearby. It was their way of scoping out the scene and making sure it was safe to go. Running while sleeping. Vivid dreams. Have you ever noticed your dog twitching, whimpering, or even running in their sleep? It's like they're living out their wildest dreams, and they probably are. Just like us, dogs experience REM sleep, which is the stage of sleep where we have the most vivid dreams. So when you see your dog running in their sleep, it's probably because they're dreaming about chasing squirrels, playing fetch, or maybe even herding sheep. It's actually pretty adorable to watch. It's like getting a glimpse into their subconscious and seeing what makes them happy. So, the next time you see your dog running in their sleep, just smile and let them enjoy their doggy dreams. Number 6. Accompanying you to the bathroom. Why is it that even when you have to go to the bathroom, your dog is like, nope, I'm coming with you, and you're like, dude, this is a one-person job. But they're insistent. They gotta be in there with you. Well, it turns out dogs are actually really social animals. They thrive on companionship, and they don't like being separated from their pack, which is you. So when you go to the bathroom, your dog might think you're leaving the pack, and they're like, no way, I'm sticking with you. Even if it means hanging out in the bathroom. Number 7. Staring while you poop, I'm watching you. Speaking of bathrooms, have you ever noticed that your dog likes to stare at you while you're doing your business? It's a little unnerving, right? You're like, can I get a little privacy here? But there's actually a reason for this seemingly creepy behavior. Dogs are naturally protective of their humans, and they might see you as being vulnerable when you're on the toilet. So they stare at you to make sure you're safe, and to let any potential threats know that they've got your back. It's their way of saying, don't worry, I'm here for you, even when you're pooping. Enjoying these fun facts about dogs? Hit that subscribe button for more quirky insights into their behavior. Number 8. Rolling in stinky stuff, it's not what you think. Okay, this one is definitely not my favorite, but we gotta talk about it. Why do dogs love to roll in stinky stuff? Whether it's dead things, poop, or that mysterious puddle in the park, They just can't resist a good roll in something disgusting. It turns out this behavior is actually rooted in their wild instincts. Back in the day, dogs would roll in stinky stuff to mask their own scent. This would help them sneak up on prey or avoid being detected by predators. It's like their version of camouflage, even though it smells absolutely terrible to us. Number 9. Stealing and running away with items, the thief in your dog. Ever had your dog steal your shoe and then look at you like, no take, only throw? They're like furry little kleptomaniacs, snatching socks, toys, and even the occasional TV remote. But it's not always about being naughty. Sometimes, it's a form of play. Dogs love to chase and be chased, and stealing your stuff gives them the perfect opportunity to do just that. Plus, your scent is all over your belongings. So, to your dog, stealing your stuff is like taking a piece of you with them. Their way of saying, I love you so much, I'm gonna steal your sock. Speaking of your scent, have you ever noticed that your dog loves to sleep on your dirty clothes? They have a sixth sense for finding the smelliest laundry basket in the house. And you're like, dude, I just washed those. But they don't care. They just want to be surrounded by your scent. It's actually pretty sweet when you think about it. Your scent is comforting to your dog. It reminds them of you and makes them feel safe and secure. So the next time you find your dog curled up on your dirty clothes, just remember, they're just trying to feel closer to you. This one might seem a little extra even for dogs. You know how they sometimes kick up grass or dirt after they poop? It's like they're trying to erase the evidence, but they're actually doing the opposite. They're leaving even more evidence behind. Remember those scent glands in their paws? Well, they're also kicking up their scent with this move. They're saying, hey everyone, I was here. And I left my mark. It's all about communication and marking their territory. Let's talk about the classic dog roll. The one where they flip over on their back and give you those irresistible puppy dog eyes. They're saying, please rub my belly, and let's be real, it's pretty much impossible to resist that kind of cuteness. But did you know that rolling on their back can also be a sign of submission? In the dog world, showing your belly is a way of saying, I trust you, I'm not a threat. So when your dog rolls over for a belly rub, they're not just being cute, they're also showing you how much they love and trust you. Alright, this one is a little less cute and a little more concerning. Have you ever caught your dog eating something they really shouldn't? Maybe it's a sock, a rock, or even a piece of furniture. This behavior is called pica, and it can actually be a sign of an underlying health issue. If your dog is eating things they shouldn't, it's important to talk to your vet to rule out any medical conditions. It could be a nutritional deficiency, boredom, or even anxiety. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the most unbelievable, the most questionable, the most why behavior of them all, licking feet. I know it's gross. But before you banish your dog to the backyard, let me explain. Dogs lick feet for a few reasons. First of all, they like the taste. I know it's weird, but your feet are sweaty and salty, which apparently is like a 5-star meal to a dog. But it's not just about the taste. Licking feet can also be a sign of affection. Dogs lick their pack members as a way of bonding and showing love. So when your dog licks your feet, they might be trying to give you a doggy kiss. It's their way of saying, I love you, even though your feet smell like stinky cheese. So there you have it, the weird and wonderful world of dog behavior. Hopefully now you understand your furry friend a little bit better. They might do some strange things, but hey, that's what makes them so lovable, right? Now, I know what you're thinking, this was great, but I need more dog facts in my life. Don't worry, I got you covered. If you want to learn even more about our canine companions, make sure you check out my other video, Male Dogs versus Female Dogs, 10 Surprising Differences You Didn't Know. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that little bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. See you next time.